Good morning. I'm a little hoarse this morning, but I'm still gonna have this conversation. Now give me a second. Let me unpin this. I forgot they got this universal topic from when I used to do my lives. But good morning, everybody. Give me 1 second, y'all, while I fix the tag. Why women are misleading young girls, and why the world in a crazy place. Right? Now give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all this video because I've been getting cussed out for crazy, right? Now, we're gonna watch this video because the issue is that women are saying no matter what a woman wears, she don't got, you know, think about it, that people shouldn't do that. And I'm not saying that the men are right. I'm saying that both sides are accountable. Because I'm going to show you what I wrote in my original post. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you. The original post said, this is the consequence. And it's supposed to say wearing slutty shit as well as the men are doing too much. Y'all see that? This is the consequence. It's supposed to say wearing, but it changed my word, slutty shit, as well as the men doing too much. So I'll let you know from the beginning what it was. Now let's watch this video.
Oh my God. She ain't got no nigga. She ain't got no nigga. Oh my God. 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 Whoa.
Now I'm gonna bring this back. Now let's first off and check the men in this video because I never said that what they did was right. Right? But we can't just blame the men only. Right? The men are wrong because one, did they rape her? No. Were they wrong? Yeah. Did they surround her and was that unnecessary? Yeah. But she got a whole best friend with her who waited to all of that to come get her. Right? Because I get it. He probably was a little nervous about all the guys, right? But let's go back and before I go into details of why women are misleading young women and having to realize that a girl needs her father, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
But they see that it looks like they rubbing on her, right?
You should have went home. You should have went home. Oh my God. You should have went back. She ain't got no nigga. She ain't got no nigga. Oh my God.
So now let's have a real conversation. Because I wanted to play the video at the beginning so I can get a clear understanding. So just so when people see the video, because I want to be perfectly clear, and I'm not gonna hold no punches this morning. See, it's a lot of sucker shit and coward shit going on in the world, and there's more women than men in all things on earth, right? Whether insects, humans, anything. So this is why this is important. First of all, let me address the men are wrong. For one, all them boys surrounding that girl, she's wrong. They wrong. Them touching her in that corner, they're wrong, right? So I'm gonna keep it real with my daughter in this manner. One, the conversation was, I'm addressing both sides are wrong, not one. I just wanna be clear. I'm addressing one side. I mean, both sides, not one. In my post, my first post, I said, women wearing this shit, you accountable. If you go out to the club wearing shit like that and wearing this little skimpy shit, understand that you, right? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this shit to share this video. Let me get myself, right? Y'all asking for attention. So this is what's sick about it. It's all these women up here online. All these women out here talking all this shit. Who's raising these young women? Huh? Who's raising them? Because what's the root of that problem? How she's dressed. The men are the problem, but that's a byproduct of her coming out the house like that. And for every woman that says to me, it doesn't matter what she had on, I challenge your intellect and your moral compass. I challenge your spirituality and your understanding, because I can't, in the feed, it don't matter what she got on, men shouldn't do it. We can't just blame the men here. Y'all not gonna tell the girl, see, if other women not gonna tell that girl she dressed slutty like that, right? She out there with that little ass skirt on, so you representing yourself as a, right? You represent yourself very unprofessionally, slutty, not respectable, none of that shit. But it's an issue, right? So that video go viral, and everybody in the fucking world, all these girls coming on my page, it don't matter what she got on. Immaturity. Remember, it starts from you. Because before the men can touch you, it ain't like she was sitting somewhere and these men rushed her and took her clothes off. She came out the house that way, right? So it's many times where I know women who wear stuff like that and they don't want to listen to us. But then you go out, right? You go out in the world to a party, to a function, to a club, and a man violates you. Yes, he's wrong. But why do you need the attention of wearing that little skimpy shit, right? Because I'm tired of that shit. I don't speak, but I'm going to get a whole clip this morning, right? I said, my post said, the men are doing too much. So I never said the men was wrong. But as a man, I'm going to hold my daughter accountable too. Because I can go out there and shoot all them little niggas that touch my daughter, or I could teach my daughter to not to represent herself as a whore, right? Because in that feed, in my feed, no woman, all the women said, it doesn't matter what she wore. And the problem with the world is niggas who think like you. Really? All these fuck niggas out here? And the problem with the world is niggas who think like me? Now, the problem with the world is the lack of accountability. To men, we live in a world that means what? In our world, a man, respect is earned. I remember talking to my mom and a lot of people, they said, no, respect is given. You see the difference? As men, we ain't giving respect to nobody. You got to earn that shit. That's intelligence. But I'm not knocking all women, but I'm telling you, that's the logic. A lot of women told me, no, respect is given. So just because I'm born biologically a woman, I deserve respect. Now, I'm not saying you don't deserve respect as a woman by God or yes. I'm saying the respect that you get in the world is determined to what you do as well. Now, if this girl had on some tights or something little like that skirt came to her thighs, you know what I'm saying? And them boys pulled her in the room, yeah. But she represented herself very poorly. So it's one thing as women to tell a man, men make women wives. Women don't make men husbands. I just want to be clear. My issue is that I'm not taking up for the boys. The men, they dead fucking wrong. But my point is, why was she wearing that? But remember, this is the issue in America. We talk about domestic violence. The men are wrong. And out of a certain percentage, the men are drunk and come home and beating them good women. But today, there's a good 65, 70% of the women that's popping it, running their mouth, doing all this extra shit, right? And I'm just saying, pushing that man to that limit too. So let me give you a better example. Y'all know that story that happened recently when that dark-skinned dude with the braid, he was on live talking about how a girl gave him all them diseases? And he was really hurt. And old girl took the phone 40 minutes in, and what'd she say? She was like, oh yeah. She looked at his friend, she said, he robbed you, right? And she told all his business. That's gonna get that nigga killed, right? So at the end of that live, he take his gun out and shoot on her face on live. Now let me tell you, he wrong for doing that shit. There's no justification of killing that woman. But let me tell you on a deeper level, his court case is right now. He's not allowed to bring up the fact that she gave him diseases. He's not allowed to bring up the fact of all of the things that she did emotionally. It doesn't matter. Don't tell me about a fair world, because this world ain't fucking fair. When you go to child support and they sit you down, do the child support system ask you, well, what type of woman are you? Did you do right by him? Do they care who was actually the problem? Meaning, as a man, I could have been trying to protect my woman, and she kicked me out, and now she wants child support. The system don't give a fuck. So don't talk to me about fair, because y'all will never understand the plight of a black man. Right? When I see that shit, when they say it don't matter what a girl wear, that tells me that on average, it makes us feel as black men that the protection of the black woman supersedes the protection of our society and our families. No father in his right mind is gonna say that shit that girl had on was right. No boyfriend in his right mind, he gonna be mad, but he gonna be like, why the fuck did you wear that? Right? So, when I go back in, I'm gonna go down the feed and read y'all these comments. But I want you to understand, y'all gonna stop coming in my comments and disrespecting me like I'm the worst type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanna be clear, because even right now, people inboxing me. So let's be clear. One, what's the square, when we gotta get to, if we wanna solve a problem, we gotta go to the root, right? Just like we talking about nature. If something wrong with the plant, you need to check the roots. And what's the roots? Right? The roots mean, the root of this problem is how she came out the house. Right? If you, women, this is why y'all need a nigga like me and why I can't be quiet. Right? Y'all being misled by a lot of men and women. Of course, niggas, listen, these niggas ain't trying to make y'all wives. So they gonna soup you up to wear that little shit because it benefit us. That's why we get the fuck on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then after we toss you up, we go laugh at our homeboys. See, niggas don't keep it real with y'all, right? When I'm talking to you, I'm like, yeah, you look good, Dad. I'm just telling you what the fuck you want to hear. As soon as I smack it, I'm going to treat you like the whore that you represent yourself as, respectfully. All right? So if y'all can tell me, and I know a lot of women who going to feel me on this. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what it says. It says women. It said, must respect themselves first. Show a man how to treat you. Wearing this is asking for the wrong attention. Thank you. That's my only point. Those boys, let me explain science to y'all. Let me give you history real quick. There's two creatures on planet Earth with the highest pheromones on the planet. Meaning that your pheromones are so strong, you nigga go crazy. The black widow spider and the black woman. That's why they had you shave your hair and wear fake shit, because the pheromones are in your hair at the highest forms. So you wearing perms, that's what they did to y'all, because white America didn't want you to seduce their husbands. Check me on this. So if the older women who are single with no husbands are telling the younger women that this is okay, you wonder what the problem is, right? There's no Quran, no Bible, no Bhagavad Gita, right? There's no religion, no historical document, nowhere on the walls does it say a woman can do what she wants. I'm tired of that. I don't care what I do and say. You shouldn't call me no bitch. But it does matter. Because what you're saying is that, you ever heard of the word carte blanche? That statement means basically you can do what you want. Why is it okay for y'all to talk how y'all want, say what y'all want, do what y'all want, but then a man gotta respect you? Let's talk. I know the Bible, the Quran, I know it well. The Bible say, women, obey your husbands. And for the record, husband means, but historically, if you got children, your husband is your child's father. The word marriage, historically, check me. And y'all can't front on me. This shit that y'all see on TikTok today, I was doing this shit 9 years ago. And when this shit became popular, I got offline. Historically, when the Bible say Mary was a virgin, it just meant she did not have children yet. Also, a married woman is a woman. If a woman has 3 baby daddies, she has 3 husbands, right? We gonna stop this bullshit. Cause see, these young girls deserve better leadership than y'all giving them. Now, y'all already pushed us out the households as black men and didn't let us do our fucking job for whatever reason. Some of these men deserve it, respect. But a lot of these niggas didn't. Nature said, father, daughter, mother, son. If you don't know your father, then your whole life, you're going to have a problem with these men you dating. Because if you grew up with your daddy, you've seen him yell, laugh, smile. You've seen all his emotions with your mama. You get what I'm saying? So when you don't grow up with your father, you get into the dating world and you're delusional a little bit because your concept of a man is what you imagine or what you've seen on TV. Now, let me tell you an argument I got. Let me be clear. Most all men know their mother. Am I tripping? Even in a single parent household, we know our moms. So our connection according to nature is still there. But then a deeper level, what is our mother's connections to their fathers? because that affects how she raised her sons. It's not all on her, because she's the byproduct of a man that didn't do his fucking job. You see how the cycle keeps repeating? So now, this man, but then you could talk to this father, and this father might say, well, I can't tell her mama shit, so I ain't about to be arguing with her. So what do men do? And for all the men that watch this video, keep it funky. A lot of men, we quicker to be like, all right, bet, do what you do. I'm going to go and go somewhere with a woman and start a family with some people who respect me. And then I hear women say, well, my baby daddy, he got a wife and another family. That woman clearly respects him, and she does the things that I guess he felt he couldn't get. Sometimes these men are dead wrong. I'm not taking, but I'm saying let's be real. So let's go back a little bit. When I'm telling y'all about, because I want to go back, I'm telling y'all about that man that killed that girl on Facebook. In court, his lawyers are not allowed to bring up her emotional abuse, nothing. Because they don't, a lot of these cases, they're not allowing. Now, the bigger point of this, in domestic violence, the top psychologist in the world said, a woman's mouth is equivalent to a man's hand. Yo, y'all remember I posted that for all the people that follow me? And all the women was like, only one of us going to jail, immaturity, and laughing and shit. And the next morning, the women who made that post said, we put this up just to see the response of the women. The reality is, the point of the post was to try to get women to understand that your mouth and your words are just as deadly as him choking you out. God gave man strength. God gave woman power of mind. Y'all are smarter than us. It's a few of us intellectual niggas on this planet. But overall, y'all are smarter than us. So look at manipulation. A man come to you with an argument. Y'all mad at you because of how you dress. But you'll deal with every subject and topic except for how you're dressed. And you wonder why these men are so frustrated with you. Right? The quality of woman that exists today is very low. For all my brothers and kings that care about themselves, pay attention, because the market is very thin. I've been told more times the problem with the world is a man like me. And you wonder why y'all picking these fucked up niggas. Got 3-4 kids by these deadbeat ass niggas. Because you looking at me as the problem instead of seeing what the problem really is. The world need men like me. I don't give a fuck about what the government say. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I stand for righteousness, nature, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever your God is. There's no book on the planet that say you could do what you want. Marriages are not working. Why? The Christian Bible gives you a very exact detail of your roles. The Quran does too. And when men and women choose to do what they want is why marriage fails. Man is not capable of, and for the record, man is plural for man and woman. For the record, man is not capable enough to govern their own lives. That's why Benjamin Banneker said, I created God, G-O-D, the government's ordinance department of the United States government, because my people had fell from their faith and their mind. And Benjamin Banneker wrote that he knew that man needed something outside of themselves to believe in. And that's facts, right? But to say it doesn't matter what she wear, the issue in that is no accountability. Every man that watched this live, we all know what the bullshit is. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Every man in this chat finished my sentence before I did. Right? You want a man? You want a king? Or you want a little boy? That's your choice. You want to be a little girl? A young lady? A princess? Or a queen? They all come with different roles. The highest level of woman is queen. That comes with responsibility. Let me explain. If you my queen and we running an empire of 30,000 and you dressing like that, or you cut me off over talking me, you make me look weak as a king. Vice versa. If I'm a man and I'm out here just dogging out shit, you make me look weak. Let me tell you, so I came up here all these years. It's y'all choice if y'all let a female come up here and let you believe I'm the nigga she's saying. I'm cool with that. Niggas know. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say this is what we're doing. But respect is earned. When you go to the work field, do they just give you a job and just pay you the top dollar? No, you got to work your way up. But you go to work, as men, we watch y'all go to work and submit to them fucking companies. That's why the Muslim men call me all the time. The reason why the Muslim men in other countries don't let their women work is because a woman who has a job, she depends on her job. That is her God. That is her husband. That is her king. Because that's who she depends on. When the Bible says a man that don't work, don't eat, that weren't our words. That was the translation. Niggas ain't had jobs. A man that won't go out there and grow his food, hunt his food, and he won't eat. But we forget the word man is plural for man and woman. So a man or a woman that does not work does not eat. Right? So that's all, be clear. That video at the beginning and that girl doing all that whole shit, y'all just want to let that slide. Why? Because even women call me and say this. Women want to believe that they can do whatever they want to do. That was told to me by 4 different women in less than 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So make it make sense. For anybody that want to argue with me, any woman in the world want to argue with me, show me the Bible text, show me the ancient text, show me the Quran, show me the Bhagavad Gita, show me the Jehovah, whatever, 7-Day Adventist. Show me where it says in any of them books that you can dress like that, you can talk how you want, you can do what you want. Because y'all, a submissive woman is the woman that get provided for, right? But the Bible or the Quran doesn't say anything about money making you an alpha. One of my close homegirls said, there's no such thing as an alpha female. That's facts. In the mammal kingdom, the males are alpha. In the insect kingdom and other kingdoms, like the insect kingdom particularly, the females run shit. But we're not insects, niggas. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you dumbass people. But we're not insects. And you ain't a fucking spider or a bee. But in the mammal kingdom, the gorilla, the chimpanzee, the monkey, the lion, the tiger, the hyena, they choose their wives. So it could be a pack of 40 to 50. And often, more than 90% of the time, the alpha male picks the girl at the bottom of the pack, the omega. So let me tell you why women think that soft woman is weak. But really, that soft woman is stronger than all y'all. Let me tell you why. I'm going to give you science. That omega girl, she at the bottom of the pack. There's always an omega girl and a boy in the pack. All of the girls in the pack every day get to dominate her, stand over her, and she got to be at the bottom. So those other so-called strong women, they got to dominate her every day to feel strong psychologically, to get a boost every day, to go be that. She don't get to do it one time. The whole time she has to be on the bottom. So she has to have self-esteem and a mentality for herself to be strong within herself, to not feel less than, to do that role at the bottom of the pack. And when he picks his wife, he picks her because she's the strongest. And as soon as he picks her, she becomes the alpha female. Why did he see strength in her? Because he ain't got to, if I pick the woman that's the strong one, he got to argue with her about what to do, direction, how to raise the kids. Only humans got this stupid ass concept. Humans. I don't see the lions, the tigers, the bears, or any animals arguing over kids. I see humans, especially black folks, who can't get their shit together with this. And the truth is, I started realizing it's not that men that think like me are the problem. I'm a threat to the structure of the single woman because I destroy everything you think of. Independency is opposite of family and nature. Ain't nowhere in the Bible or no religious book or no wall to his story where it says a woman by herself is a woman of God. And that's the point of that study. Why a single mom has the lowest rate of success with her kids and why a single dad has the highest rate of success, right? The point of the study is to show you the importance of a man. See, that girl go home. So think about it. Let's say after that happened, that girl go home. Her mama and them just, oh, they wrong. Let's go kill these motherfuckers. Nobody told her to be accountable and not to ever dress like that again. But if you a real nigga in the streets, I'm going to pull my sister out. What the fuck you go outside like that for? What you expect for niggas to do? You got your whole ass out and shit. When we see porns or when we see strippers, they're creating the illusion. But a butt naked woman, you're giving her. More importantly, why do y'all want to be butt naked? Why is the only way y'all feel sexy is by showing y'all ass and titties off? Like Kat said, you were a whore over there in the club, and now that I approach you like a whore, now you mad at me. You're wearing all of this skimpy shit, and then I approach you. And my shit acting up, my fault, y'all. But what I'm saying is that you had all that skimpy shit on, and so I approached you how you was dressed, and now I'm wrong. But that same girl in the club, sitting next to you at the bar, who she look good too, dress come past her knees, it fit good, she got a nice shirt on, might got a little V in it. She respects herself more than that girl. So when I approach her at the bar, I'ma come with a little more respect. This ideology, and let's clear, what is ideology? The word idol comes from this, right? And they say that to have idols is against, you can't have an idol, it's against God. But all of these books is telling you to idolize your God, right? See, that's what I'm saying in a deeper conversation. All men know we tired of y'all shit. And I'm just strong enough to say it. Yeah, niggas can argue with me about all this rap shit, but it ain't a motherfucker on earth that can touch me in this. Rap ain't changing shit. It's destroying our kids. Right? These niggas ain't leaders. Most of the rappers is failures as men and women. And I be proud of some of them. Even Sukiyana, she came out one way, right? And remember she made the bar by Dr. Umar? Well, guess what? Her and Dr. Umar actually sat down and Dr. Umar built with her. And look at Suki now. Suki on radio stations talking knowledge and power of self. You don't have to stay where you are, right? We're looking for queens. Why do y'all have to do that? Like on a psychological level, right? Why do y'all have to be naked to feel sexy? And one reason, look at the BET Awards. The last couple years, these women 50, 55, they look good. Why they ass and titties out? Because the older women looking at it, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. When a woman sees a younger woman, she sees competition. This is psychology, I say it all the time. So them older women still in competition with them young girls. But when a man sees a younger man, he sees himself. Listen, men, we're not competing with each other. Not in that world. You know what I mean? So that's the issue. When I can go to the store right now and go in the mall or Walmart and see a girl that's 14 with the same outfits that a 50-year-old got walking through the fucking mall right now. And that 50-year-old look good. But why y'all on the same wavelength? I'm educated, I got degrees, but you don't know God. You got a house, you got all of this shit, but you don't know yourself. You got all of these possessions that you can't leave with on this earth. What the fuck do it matter? You could be successful 6, 7 cars, but what type of woman are you though? You can have a man with 10, 12 houses, but what type of man are you though? See, the issue is that women can't take this. Why my numbers, they go down and up and down because they don't want to be chastised. So don't waste your fucking time. And that's what I'm telling y'all as men. Pay attention. Every day, see, men don't, like, I'm going to say it like this. I'm vocal. Most men ain't going to speak. We just going to laugh, fuck them, pass them, leave them. That's it. That's what we see. When I first impression everything, if that's the first time I met that girl, why she think them men gonna treat her like a queen? But if she came through there with a warrior skirt on, with a crown on her head, you think they would have did that? If she had on tights, if she had on anything but that, you think the men would have did that? You feel me? Hello, and too weak to have them. Y'all feel like somebody bashing y'all instead of realizing that somebody, you feel me? Y'all think we trying to, some mornings I got up every morning, even women I'm cool with, I don't want to tripping. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, my fault, it was my internet connection. But I'm just saying, because I hate to get sidetracked. My only point is, why do you think, women that I know, they hit me and be like, I want to believe you're not women bashing this morning. Why? Because y'all can't look in yourself? Because when y'all was younger, y'all did the same hoish shit? and you want to justify what you did instead of face the music, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. And that's what I'm saying. You want a husband? You want somebody to respect you? Respect yourself. You want somebody to ride with you? Stop thinking everybody trying to bash you and attack you as women. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't know who the enemy is. Y'all forgot who the enemy was. That's the issue today. A lot of black women stopped teaching their daughters who the enemy was. The black man not your enemy. Your enemy live outside your house. There's a real war to be fought today, and it ain't amongst each other. Because while we fighting, everybody else benefit off of our oppression. So I just want people to think about that. And every time you see that post I shared with them girls and that shit online, that shit fucked up. So, hold on, I'm about to take y'all back inside. I'm going to show y'all these comments like I promised. I'm going to show y'all. So I want to see in the chat, for all the men that watch this video, tell me you would like your daughter to go outside like that. For all the men, because remember, men, we make women our girlfriends and wives. So tell me this what you like. Hold on. We can go back to this video. Hold on, y'all. Cut my light on so we can see. No, I'm on the thing. Let's go back one more time.
You should have went home. Oh my God. Hey, where's your nigga to protect you? She ain't got no nigga. She ain't got no nigga.
Look what so this the screenshot picture I chose. But let's go to these comments. Let's go to my comments. Let me see if I can find where's one. All right. Let's go to these comments. Let's wait. Let's see when it pop up. 'Cause I want to show y'all. Listen to the responses. Look, I think the internet acting up. Hold on. In conclusion, what I'm saying is that how long we gonna keep justifying that bullshit? How long y'all gonna keep misleading these young girls instead of giving them the guidance that your grandmama get y'all? So my point is, argue with me all day. Meanwhile, black women are falling at a higher rate, black men falling at a higher rate, and y'all justifying it. But we already understand as woke people that most of y'all sheep and ain't never gonna wake up. That's why the Bible, everybody ain't going to heaven, as you call it. Everybody ain't going to Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Respect. BH.